All Saints Church is my favourite church in Newcastle, and just look at it. Look at those stagings and the elegance of it. John Betjeman actually described it as the finest Georgian church in the country, and I agree with him. Now, there's always been a church here, well, for a very long time. It was originally a church called All Hallows. It means the same thing as All Saints. And All Hallows Eve, for example, is the other name, the original name for Halloween. It's the night of all the saints together, the pantheon of them. Now, so basically, this church stood here since 1250, which is around the time when the medieval type bridge was built. And I've got here a comprehensive guide to Northumberland by W.W. Tomlinson, which I've quoted from before, which was written back in the 1880s. Now, on page 15, he says this about it. All Saints Church stands at the foot of Pilgrim Street. It was built in the year 1789 on the site of an older building called All Hallows, which in its turn is supposed to have risen from the ruins of a Roman pantheon, the temple to all the gods. A Roman pantheon. Now, in Rome, the Pantheon is one of the most celebrated buildings in Rome. That was actually, as we see it in its current state, was built by Hadrian, that marvellous dome that they have on it. And this church is, in fact, this replaced All Hallows Church, and this is a bit of a homage to the Pantheon. It's the only elliptical church in the country, so it's got that circular thing, and it's got an unsupported roof, just as the Pantheon of Rome has. It's got this pediment here out front, and so it is a real homage to the Roman Pantheon. So maybe, this is what Tomlinson is saying, maybe the Romans had a temple here to all the gods, just like the Roman Pantheon in Rome. Like I said, before, there's only one other alien bridge in the whole empire, and that's in Rome and here. So maybe there's a bit of dualism going on here. Like a pantheon, like the Christian church was very good at what's called religious syncretism, which is taking old pagan religions and imposing Christianity on top of their rituals and their traditions and their beliefs and their gods and everything like that. So this could well be true. It's not that far-fetched. It's on Pilgrim Street. It's at the foot of Pilgrim Street, which is the oldest street in Newcastle. It's the old Great North Road, which is probably a pre-Roman road, because the only prehistoric find in town, the only one, was found at Pilgrim Street, just there. Some Iron Age roundhouses were found there. So basically, I think it could be on top of a Roman temple, basically. But whatever, it's still a glorious Georgian church. I love it.